Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first and foremost, the market is doing some fairly well moves. If we look at Ethereum, it's up about 10.42%, Bitcoin up about 4.20%. The overall market is pretty much sitting at the same percentage that Bitcoin is up. On the 24-hour span, all coins are, accommodating for this move as well. A lot of them, like Quant, are up like double-digit figures, which is insane. Which also is the reason why I made this tweet earlier saying like QNT is pumping, HBAR NFTs are exploding, XRP expanding on the daily in the NFT scene. Man, are we even in a bear market? And it's like a little bit of a satire tweet, if you will. Price action on HBAR isn't really reflecting like us not being in a bear market or anything like that. Like we're only up, I think, like 5% on the daily. We're still sitting in between like 6 to 7%. So like we're still sitting at like 6.5 cents, if you will. So nothing too remarkable in price action, but yeah, the NFT scene has been exploding lately, which we might get to in this video. So let's with that being said, let's move on and let's talk about a few things. So first off, I made this little thread on Twitter earlier, and it was discussing the comparisons of HBAR or Hedera to all these other networks. And the one that I really have been discussing for a while on this channel since the inception of this chart was Visa, right? We've discussed Visa many times in the past. We talk about how Hedera being more energy efficient compared to Visa, how drastically that is as like a major key point to really kind of focus on, because when we look at a lot of these like traditional payment processing networks like Visa or even like MasterCard, as I do say over here, there's a major issue with their mechanism. And their mechanism is the more users that utilize these networks, the more payments that they scale up to, the more they actually have to pay out. There was an interesting chart. I forgot where it was. You guys could probably find it on Google, but it was a very interesting chart where it showed Visa and MasterCard and the scale of their payments, their customers' payments and their transactions, and how much they would actually have to pay out to get to that specific number. It's pretty rough for a lot of these traditional payment processing networks to scale, which is why I said I think traditional payment processing networks like Visa or even MasterCard could benefit greatly from being deployed on a DLT like Hedera. I don't even care to compare Hedera to anything else. I think that for the most part everybody kind of gets sidetracked by comparing Hedera to Algorand, Polkadot, etc. But honestly, I think comparing it to traditional payment networks is more fundamental to crypto than it is for anything else. And we do see down here, as Visa and or MasterCard scale their payments, sure, they make more money, but it also costs them a lot more money as well. This is an issue. They can't scale easily due to network fees and costs. This is where DLTs like Hedera come in clutch. The fee, scalability, and security is extremely unmatched by all traditional technology out there. The future for crypto and DLT is only just beginning. We are beyond early, and it's only a matter of time before transitioning to a crypto massively adopted world, or massively adopted world, sorry. And I think that when we really kind of look at the transition behind crypto to actually be fundamentally adopted massively by a lot of these payment networks and by real world use cases, this is what we actually want to pay attention to. And I know that these are boring statistics. Who cares about how much wattage an hour you are utilizing per transaction? And I know to the individual like me and you, that doesn't really matter, but to a lot of these companies it does matter, especially as we are seeing sustainability becoming a big key point to focus on. But also, it does help these networks, lower their costs, lower their transaction, their cost per transaction down drastically as well, which in, regards to that, allows for a lot more revenue at the end of the year, which again, any enterprise and any financial institution, any payment processing company, etc., is going to want that technology because they want to save as much money as possible and they want to make as much money as possible. It's a no-brainer move. And also, we did see over here from the HBAR Foundation, we're excited to announce that KrypC Talk, the global technology company automating carbon offset creation and distribution, today announced that we are Amana, I hope that I'm saying that right, has decided to leverage Carbon Core, the carbon marketplace built on Hedera. We do see down here the Carbon Core stores, tracks, and distributes carbon credits as an end-to-end carbon offset marketplace. And for industrial level demand, easily integrated into existing platforms platform CC enables both the purchase and provision of carbon credits via streamlined tokenization and minting process. Amana Solar is a global leader in rooftop solar power. Together with KrypC Talk and Carbon Core, they will work to develop advanced, highly granular renewable energy credits (RECs) to enable the efficient tracking and offsetting of carbon emissions. And of course, down here we do see ultimately Amana's critical strategic goal. Sorry, I cannot talk right now. For the partnership is to utilize the Carbon Core market to issue their own renewable energy certificates. And of course, you guys can learn more here. This partnership marks the next step in our journey, assisting large enterprises to meet ESG goals by enabling them to confidentially, offset their carbon, or confidently. I don't know why I said. It's all good. I'm all over the place, guys. I do apologize. We greatly look forward to the future of our relationship with KrypC, Amana, and Carbon Core. And like I said, going back to the initial image over here, like when we look at like energy sustainability and stuff, like this is what we should be really kind of focusing on from Hedera's side. Like I've always said that they are basically, really kind of revolutionizing the carbon offset area and like the ESG area, as well as like energy sustainability itself. And I love to see this. And, KrypC is also a very, large company. I was actually looking through their website, like, for example, where we do see here, like, transforming business with modern solutions, utilizing blockchain for a better tomorrow. We help enterprises and startup innovators to build, deploy, manage, and scale innovative blockchain solutions with minimal effort, cost, and risk. And of course, they're talking about like the digital transformation, really kind of just around like a lot of things within the use cases around like blockchain itself, or like just crypto. And we do see like innovation and design, product engineering, blockchain management, and then we do see like the product suite here, KrypCore, HCore, and MetaCore. And a lot of this is like focused on like the metaverse. We also do see over here like learn how HCore facilitates public blockchain development on the Hedera platform. And then, of course, over here, we also do see, like, learn how KrypCore, facilitates blockchain adoption with our low-code, cloud-agnostic Layer 2 solution for enterprises looking to build on Hyperledger Fabric. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of use cases that they're really kind of looking at here: supply chain, insurance and capital market, consumer goods, ESG, oil and gas, and of course, retail, healthcare, telecommunications, and travel and transport. So this is actually focused on some very large use cases. And of course, we do see like micro lending, connecting the mile. And like these are just like a few of the use cases. I don't know. Yeah, so there's none over there. Digitizing the original bill of lading, which is more so about like supply chain, which we kind of talked about a little bit with XDC or Zinfin. And then we do see turning PET bottles into recycle fiber. And also coffee provenance, which again, I'm drinking coffee right now. It's about like almost 4 a.m. So love to see that. And we do see their partners down here. We do see Citi being a major partner, Dell, IBM, AWS Partner Network, Microsoft. Again, guys, what have I said in the past about Hedera and Microsoft? When are we going to get a GC member announcement? Because there's too many connections to Microsoft already with Hedera. They need to have a partnership announcement or something. I look for, like, the day that happens, we are literally throwing a watch party on this channel, because that is going to be the day that we finally say it finally happened. And we also do see Hyperledger General member as well, with Hedera being right there. And we do see like what their clients say. Like these are just like some of their clients. And like I said, like this is a very solid company. Like we do see here, we are a team of blockchain professionals with a combined experience of over 120 years in delivering gold class technology solutions to large enterprises and aspiring startups. And down here, founded in 2016, KrypC is a deep tech venture founded by an innovative, passion-driven team of techno business professionals working together for over a decade to make futuristic technologies easily adoptable and viable. We build solutions using blockchain, IoT, and AI technologies for solving solvable problems. We provide low cost or low code and low cost as well, ready to use platforms for enterprises and startup innovators to deploy and manage solutions with minimal effort, cost, and risk. We are the proud cohort of Microsoft Accelerator, Accenture, again another major connection to Accenture as well, SAP Studio, Ocean Pro of Maersk, and Leap of Mask, global brands, Bosch, Techstar, earlier known as Chiron, and of course Citi. So you love to see it, major connections. And we also do see like a lot of like the team initiatives here, like 6+ years since launch, 12 plus live production grade applications, 50 plus use cases, and 40 plus dedicated teams. So love to see it. I'm very excited for this use case to really kind of go live. I'm excited for a lot of the stuff that they are focusing on with a lot of these major companies. They are more so focusing on like the commercial side of like companies, businesses, etc. around a lot of this. And again, like carbon marketplaces are probably going to be one of the biggest things going forward, especially as we do kind of see them being a focus point right now. Also, like I said, Zeus Market. It is something special. Like, I have been watching this almost on the daily now, just because you never know what is going to happen next. Like, if I refresh this, 17.7 million HBAR. Don't know if that updates. So yeah, I mean, it just went up by like 20,000 HBAR in just like the last couple minutes. We are almost at 2 million HBAR total volume on the 24-hour span, and we are almost at 18 million HBAR. Just to give you guys an insight, yesterday I made a video where we were at 16 million HBAR. It is absolutely insane right now. And, it's probably for the best to really kind of focus on, like, NFTs right now, because it's a very lucrative area around, like, Hedera to really kind of make a lot more residual income. Because, again, like, this is a very early, stage for us. Like, I think that when we really kind of look at the NFT sector on Hedera, it's very early in its own way. But also, like, this does have a bright future. Like, I think that the innovations around Hedera, around like the NFT market and NFT sector, is probably going to shine greatly going forward once a lot of people, learn about the efficiencies around Hedera, specifically like minting, selling, buying, etc. around NFTs. And we also do see over here, big news, Hashport network users can now migrate both fungible and NFTs between supported networks via their Hashport app. Wallet interoperability just got a whole lot more accessible. And here we have Hashport. Hashport is thrilled to announce the integration of Hashpack app. By integrating Hashpack, users are now able to securely sync Hedera accounts to Hashport and more fungible tokens and NFTs across supported networks. And this is great. And we do see here, like, and so it begins cross-chain NFT porting to Hedera. We want every NFT on a sustainable or carbon negative network, and we're coming for them. Yeah, like, this is going to bridge the gap between all of these major networks that are, in partnership with Hashport, like, for example, or supported by Hashport, which are like HBAR, Ethereum, Matic so far. And somebody, did look into this. So Lemonade on Twitter actually looked into this and said some interesting, Hedera HBAR tokens coming to Hashport network soon. We see Avi, Link, Wrapped Bitcoin, DAI, USDT, USDC. And over here, we also do see, fungible tokens, Chainlink token. We do see Hashport network, coming in with like just the eyes. We also do see like Chainlink token here. We do see the account ID, auto renew period in 91 days, almost 92 days. And then on the next slide here, we do see deploy your account. Here's the ID here, and this is from Hashport's, GitHub. And then on the next one, we do see Hedera deploy your account. Here you guys have it. And yeah, I think that this is basically confirmed. I would say, like, when we really kind of look at the interoperability that Hashport network is building out on Hedera, it is truly something special. Like, I've always said, like, interoperability is going to be the main focus point going forward, especially around crypto. So you love to see it, and I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for the future of Hedera, specifically around like the NFT sector, carbon efficiencies and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. I'd love to hear from you guys. With that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, definitely leave a like, subscribe to the notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As it is up to you all, have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.